Hi guys, welcome to this SSD. You know what I do? One OS per system is my solution to all frustrations with combining Windows with Linux and another Linux with another Linux and then still a Windows, etc, etc. So I have a bay. I buy desktops, buy a bay. Bay is a little door opens, SSD comes out, new SSD comes in, and voila, we're on Awesome, we're on Plasma, we're on etc. So I've just booted up the same hardware with a different SSD, and this is your Carli ISO. So on this system we document everything that has to do with Carli. Now this is the time, meaning we've just launched all our 28 ISOs. So it's time to play around a little bit with Carli. There is a new calamares configuration out, so let's start with that. So the Carli calamares configuration. I was thinking of doing the following with you guys, right? First of all, this video is not for the general public. This is for people who went through all the learning phases and now are ready to receive knowledge that has to do with building ISOs, creating your own distribution, and then you give it a name, and then you need to have repos and signing packages and all that. Anything. It has already been covered in Carli 1, 2, 3, and 10, etc. So maybe we should start the website, right? It all makes sense, all these websites that we have, but this might be not for you yet. There is a ArcoLinux University article that you should check out. Why and how we think you should progress in your learning phases, right? So we are already very late in the learning phase, and here we have phase 8. We customize Carli, customized Arch Linux ISO, build it from scratch basically. So I've put this banner here in red since sometimes people do not listen to the videos. And it's never our intention that the Carli 1 is built. How can it? These are packages that that are gone, right? 2 years ago we started with Carli 1. You never can build Carli 1 or 2 or 3, etc. Only the Carli 10 can be built because that's maintained. We push each time to the internet showing, let's add this, let's add this, let's add that, right? Building new calamares with new yay bin. Final result for Carli 7. What all the changes, what did we change to the system? So this is binge watching. This is just learn, get the knowledge in your skull, and then move on. It's only the Carli 10 that we can build. So we're gonna build ourselves a new calamares, but I have got an idea. If you're ready for all that, you definitely need to have an account on github.com and be part of our little community at Calamares, right? So sign in, sign up, and Adrian de Groot is one of the developers here, and learn and read and follow all the issues, because there are 182 issues open. So sometimes it's a feature, something new that you like to have, sometimes it really is a bug, and sometimes it's a bug from somewhere else, and so on and so on. So then you know why things are the way they are, right? And you see my name here, I see. So post things in here and that's your installer, your graphical installer. So we're gonna play with this. That's fun. And you need to read it. So 3.2.42, remember the number already. You need to read all this. What is calamares, knowledge base? These are all our guys. You see, welcome, ArcoLinux, okay, KOS is there, KDE is there, Garuda is there, Archcraft is there. All the guys are there. Lots and lots of Linux distributions use calamares in the meantime. You need to read the latest news. So all the technical stuff in the beginning, it's gonna be much, right? It's gonna be what are they talking about. Just start reading and follow what's changed, and here there is some information for you, and gradually you will learn what it's all about, that there are modules and that there are source folder, etc., etc. Okay. 3.2.42. Where did we end? Right? Carli calamares configuration. This is the configuration, meaning the settings for calamares. Where's the package? The package, Carli package build, Carli system installation, Carli package build. Here he is. Okay, calamares. Oh, we've been building quite a few, right? So the last one that we've done is this one, 40. So we're jumping a few versions, and that's good, right? 7.21. Now, we're gonna do two things in this video: the configuration and the application. So, okay, let's start with the application first. Control C, Control V, that's easy. All of these things that you see here are on the internet, right? They are on the internet. Carli 10, Carli GitHubs, Carli 1, 2, 10, 10, last push was 11 days ago. What did I push 11 days ago? Have a look, commits. Kinit needs to be there to right mouse click open terminal in Delphin. Okay, so now Kinit is now part of the Lego box and the Lego pieces that we need to build up Plasma. So that's our choice, but there are 23 desktops already in ArcoLinux. So basically you can build 23 ISOs. Okay, every desktop its own ISO, or I start combining Plasma with i3. Why not? Why not? Right? Choices, choices, freedom. So Carli 10. Okay, we know where all this is, and the information that actually was we're looking for is gonna be in the package build, Carli package build calamares, right? 2 months ago I updated, it's just there, get it. And then you start changing things. 3.2.42. So I just did a copy paste, that's it. Compare, use the power of melt, compare. And then the package build is the same, sure, but not now. So build myself the 3.2.42, and the rest, I'll just keep everything for the rest, because this thing is going to be replaced. I'm looking for the word source. Here it is, line 20. Source, package name, package version, package release. Go to the URL. That's the URL. So we're going to not to Manjaro, because the package build is from Manjaro, but the source is not Manjaro, because we could get that as well. Get their Manjaro. Their calamares. But we're using this URL up here, which is the GitHub calamares. Package version, calamares, package version. That's what we're using. Okay, save. So you heard me correct. You can use Manjaros from somebody else. You can build other other calamares applications, because these GitHubs get forked and they get developed, and other people have other visions and choices, and they have knowledge, and they start writing modules in Python, etc., etc. And that you can build as well. So open terminal here. There's one thing we should remember: if we've changed things, all right, if we've changed things, then it's going to download another tar.gz. Another tar.gz means another line 21, another checksum. The SHA256 sums will be different. I'll make the mistake so you see it as well. So building this thing is make me the package. I have a package build file in the same folder. When I open a terminal in the same folder, I can type make me the package. Now the problem is that it says one or more files did not pass the validity check. So there's this checksum that's not correct. So update the package sum. That's it. So upd. Let's see how it is again. There is a way to zoom in, that's it. Keyboard shortcut is Control plus. Right? So update package sums, you see? All right, and then he's going to change this code, the code that's in here. This line is now changed, line 21, and now he gets it. That's it. Nothing more to do than that. Although Eric, my next thing I want to do, no, we're good. I was thinking, did I skip modules that I want to play with later on? So I don't want tracking, I don't want web view, I'm not interested in interactive terminal, and so on and so on and so on. So these guys are not used, and I'm not intending to use them in my next project, calamares configuration change. So that's that. It's building, and later on we'll have a package, and that package needs to be signed in my case, right? You don't need to sign packages if it's just for you and a few others. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, everything matters, but it's a lot of trouble. Let's say it like that. You know the keys of ArcoLinux already and the issues we have with it. You'll have your own issues with your own keys, right? It's part of the ArcoLinux world. So while that's building, what can I do in the meantime? I can actually open something up, something new. I want to have a new GitHub. Do you? Yes, I do. There is this Carli calamares config. I would like to have another GitHub, a Carli calamares -q config. And why is that? Let's go back through here. One thing you should do is get the code somewhere, right? So you can copy paste this URL, that's the same as the one up there, right? Control C. And you should put it somewhere, like for instance in documents, and then it's there. And when it's there, so what I've done in the past is git clone. I can just do the movements and not do anything. So git clone, it's built already. Git clone Control Shift V, which ends up with what I have here. And then a month or two later, I'll just do a git pull, and I'll see all the work they have done on the product, on calamares. Lots and lots of things have been added. This is the things that I need to learn about because it's new. Okay, yeah, lots of new stuff. And the things that are interesting for us is often hidden away in the modules. Lots of modules have been changed, improved, created, right? Okay, so that's the folder that you keep off. You never change this. This is the original. This is coming from the internet, and you just git pull every month later, 2 months, weeks, whatever, right? This is a copy paste from the internet. All right, we've got that as well. So we can always have a look what's in there, what the code is, what's new. We can read. You need to read all those files. The build is in Carli, in the package build, in calamares. We've built ourselves a package. This is now not necessary anymore. It is, however, interesting to learn. If you build a package, this is the source, and that's where it's going to. This is going to be on your system. The package will be, well, zipped, compressed, or something like that, right? Calamares. And when it's unzipped, it will receive a place in your directory structure, in the user. In the bin, they'll have calamares. And in the include, we have the library of calamares. And in the libraries, there are the libraries. And in the share, we have the applications and so on and so on. You can read. So that's gonna be copy pasted onto your system, and later on, because calamares doesn't need to be on the system of the user, the end user, it gets removed again. Okay, so this is interesting, but not needed for now. All I need is this one, the tar ZST. I do need to sign it, so a GPG detach sign this calamares thing, and then that's fine. That's explained in another video, all that signing stuff. So cut. Doesn't need to be here, it needs to be on my repository. There is a repository. Everything needs to be built and put online somewhere. So now we have two versions, number 40, number 42. And when I run my script, it's just gonna delete the old one and put the new one online. And that's what we need, right? The next version, the next calamares needs to go online. You see here delete mode of number 40 and create mode of number 42. Okay, let me now go and find my login. Well, that's all done. Login and password, it's online. You can always follow what's happening on our GitHub. Updated 14 seconds ago. What happened to it? Update. Calamares 41, red, red, green, green, out and in. All right, so that's one part of the video. Let's see, it's not too long. Might be a good idea to cut it into application and configuration. If something goes wrong, we need just to do the configuration again, because this for us as application, it's done, right? You build it, it's on the repo. So if we build the ISO, it's gonna be the calamares. That's the newest one, the latest one, number 42. So next video, I'm gonna make a new GitHub, and well, I mean URL, and you, yeah, you'll see how they call it. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to create a new Carli calamares config. So we're gonna keep this one and make a separate one where we're gonna go and have a look at the Q stuff, and you'll see what that is, the QML stuff. All right, cheers.